We got another comedian coming out. He hails from the Charlotte area. He's done comedy from all up and down the East Coast, from Florida all the way to New York. Y'all put your hands together, and that means put the motherfuckers together now. Go ahead and get it started. Go ahead and give me hey, y'all give it up for James R. Hustle. What's up, Hickory? Y'all good? Y'all look good. Y'all got some of the wings out there? Them shit sexy as hell.
Thank you.
I got some wings back there. I'm a wing connoisseur now, goddammit. That's a top 3 wing right there. Drums, you know why? Because when I'm in comedy clubs, people be sitting like right up front, right? So sometimes I'll reach down and grab a wing off somebody's plate. And see, a drum, you can walk around with one in one hand, and you can't do that with a flat. You need 2 hands to eat a flat. So I fuck with the drums, you know what I'm saying? But y'all good looking crowd. You know, I remember one time in the pandemic, I had a nightmare that chickens went extinct. That shit was horrible. I woke up sweating like, no, I don't want a 39 pigeon piece. That shit was all bad. That was a nightmare, goddammit. I woke up like, that would be horrible. We got some weed smokers in here. Yeah. I got a lot higher than I anticipated before I got here. I'm high as shit right now. But that's what I love about this job. They don't drug test or background check. I am a professional. You know, recently I went up to New York for a comedy festival, and I did not realize they had legalized weed yet in New York. It was magical. I felt like I was in a 420 Disney movie. You know, there was a dispensary on every single corner. It was the first time in my life I ever frolicked. I seen the dispensary, I said, right into that motherfucker. You know, it was great. You know, it's legal there. They looked at me, they're like, hi, you're beautiful. What type of weed do you like? I was like, this is fucking great. Back home, I gotta get my weed from a dude that work at McDonald's. And he's as reliable as their ice cream machine. Shit crazy. You know, and these new drug dealers suck. You know, I'm a retired drug dealer. I used to sell dope back in the day. You know, I was a good weed man, for real. I was 24 hours. As long as you had some money, you could call me any time of the day. You know, I did little special shit. Like one of my best customers worked at a buffet. She worked at Golden Corral. And she would bring me half-price buffet coupons, and I would fold them and put them in my bags of weed, like little goodie treats. Like, does that not A1 service? Like, imagine you get home, get high as shit, and you find a half-price buffet coupon. I was a very good weed man. I went to see the motherfucker at McDonald's today. He didn't even have a bag. I'm like, this ain't Trader Joe's, bro. Like, he done wrapped my shit up in a McDouble wrapper, talking about this the McBlunt. I was like, you fired, motherfucker. Shit crazy. When I was up in New York, a lot of crazy shit happens in New York. Like, I became friends with a pigeon. True story. I was high as shit, but this really happened. So I'm walking, and I almost walk out in traffic, and I felt something stop me across my shins. And I looked down, and it was a pigeon waiting at the crosswalk. I'm like, he got wings, why ain't he just fly? But he was waiting to walk across with the humans, and he looked exhausted. He looked like his name was Carl. And he had just got off from his 12-hour shift at the steel mill. And he was going home to his 12 disrespectful pigeon kids. And his pigeon wife that don't give him no more pigeon pussy. We ended up walking 6 blocks, got some pizza, smoked some weed. That's my best friend now. Like anytime I got a comedy show in New York, I call Carl. I'm like, you coming through? He'd be like, that's my dog. You know, but I do see some confused faces. We're going to get it out the way. I like to address it right up front. I am a proud member of the trans community. Yeah, y'all ain't see that shit coming, did you? Yeah, you can hear a pin drop in here when I said that. It was the beard, wasn't it? It looked real on it. Yeah, I'm transracial. I'm really a black man trapped inside of a white man's body. That's just kind of what I identify with. You gotta accept it or we're gonna cancel your ass. I am also, like I said earlier, a retired drug dealer. I used to sell crack, weed, ecstasy, all that shit. Like, I was a real drug dealer. I had a gun with duct tape on the handle. I was official. You know, but now this is the plot twist. Now, I don't do that shit no more. I'm a full-time single father of my 11-year-old daughter. I got full custody of her when she was 3 months old. And she just started middle school last week. So that shit is a very opposite lifestyle. So you guys all be on the lookout for my book next year, from duffel bags to diaper bags. The James R. Hustle story. It'll be on Amazon when this crackhead finished writing it for me. I gave bro $20, 2 pages of notes. He said, you got a bestseller coming. I was like, I really appreciate that, Junebug. Y'all know Junebug too, all the way up here in Hickory. Now look, I've done research. Every hood in America has a Junebug, a John, and a Pookie. I don't know how it happens, but it happens. I got a white cousin named Junebug, and he smoked crack. He an old school crackhead. You know these new junkies ain't shit. You pay them to do something, you come back the next day, they'll sleep standing there in the same spot. Back in the 90s, you can get a crackhead to do anything you needed. Like I remember one time, one mowed my lawn, then stole my lawnmower and tried to sell it back to me the next day. He cut the shit out my grass, but I'm like, bro, the spray paint's still wet. He's like, nah, this is exclusive. It just came out today. You can get my shit back, bro. You know, but the name is James R. Hustle for a reason. I do a lot of things other than comedy. I'm also the general manager of a Dominican restaurant. And I don't speak Spanish. I lied like hell on that application. I be in there every day on Google Translate. Por favor. We get that shit done. Now, I went the whole first 2 months thinking my name was Jirafa Blanco. That just means the white giraffe. They been there fucking with me for real. You know, but being the general manager, you gotta deal with customers and the employees. And they both get on my nerves. Like the other day, a lady ordered chicken nachos with light gluten. Light gluten. I said, ma'am, that's not a seasoning. She said, I got Similac disease. I'm like, ma'am, that's baby formula. I think you mean celiac disease. And you know, this gluten-free shit is fake. You know how I know? I sprinkle extra gluten on everything. And ain't nobody did yet. They just lying about that shit. You know, but the employees are just as bad. Like the other day, my cook called out of work. He said, my son has a fever of 137. Now, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt, make sure my phone wasn't fucking up. I said, 137? He said, yeah, I'm gonna take him to get checked out. I said, bro, he dead. But I'm still gonna need a doctor's note. I know sometime at work I get bored and I'll write people up for smelling like weed, but it's me the whole time. Like, I'm not gonna tell you about this again. Like, I promise I don't smoke weed. I'm like, well, you smell like a pound right now. That shit's funny as hell. You know, but like I said, I do a lot of things. I do comedy, manage a restaurant. I'm a bartender at a Red Robin sometimes. I do a lot of shit, but I ain't no real bartender. I just be bullshitting. Like somebody ordered a blue motorcycle the other day. He got a green moped. I don't know how to make that shit. He liked it though. But I even sell illegal baby turtles. Yeah, no bullshit. You know them little tiny ones? I sell the fuck out them motherfuckers. They're illegal to sell in North Carolina, yeah. And so I order them from a breeder in Florida and he ships them to me. I sell them just like dope. Like if you look at my text messages and change the word turtle with dope, it would make complete sense. I'm like, meet me in the back alley, I got 2 for $40 today. You know, but being in the illegal pet trade business, I got access to animals I have no reason to have access to. Like when I got my taxes back, I almost bought a sea otter for $600. That bitch was gonna live in my bathtub. And I was like, this would not be a good idea. I talked myself out of it. You know, but I did go to jail one time for selling baby turtles. Yeah, that shit crazy. So I'm in the cell, you know, anybody ever been in jail here, there's always one big scary motherfucker who wants to know why you're in there. And so he's asking everybody. He asked the first guy, he said, why you in here? First guy said, I embezzled $100,000 from the bank. He got to the next guy, he said, why are you in here? Next guy said, I killed somebody. He got to me, he's like, why are you in here, white boy? I said, bro, I had these baby turtles. They was vicious. They ain't fuck with me for the rest of the time I was locked up. They said he got baby turtles and head tattoos. We don't know what he's capable of. They was bringing me ramen noodles and everything. Shit crazy. Like I said, I do a lot of shit, comedy, restaurants, baby turtles, bartending. I'm even an ordained reverend. And y'all ain't see that shit coming either, did you? I got a car in my wallet right now that say Reverend James R. Hustle. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. That ain't even my real last name, they still gave me that shit. I got that shit for real. Man, what that say right there? Reverend James R. Hustle, goddamn it. I do weddings, baptisms, funerals. I'm even allowed to knife people, but I have a felony, so I'm not allowed to have a sword. I even do divorces. Not a lawyer, I just sleep with a lot of married women. So it just kind of comes with the territory. You know, but when I'm beside dudes, I like to do little petty shit to make myself laugh too, like at work. Like, I'll leave empty candy wrappers under her husband's pillow to establish my dominance and to mark my territory. One of them got caught one time. She called me. I heard her husband in the background like, bitch, this a Snickers wrapper. You allergic to nuts. I was like, shit, how was I supposed to know? The way you was on mine. Yeah, y'all let that one. You know, but like I said, I do a lot of shit. James R. Hustle, you know, I do a lot of things. But comedy's starting to take off. Like I'm at that point in my career when I still got a job and I'm doing really good in comedy. Like I have a great show. And then I go to work the next day and they're like, yo, Hustle, we need this order. I'm like, fuck your order, I'm a star. My bad, here go that order. That was uncalled for, I apologize. I need this paycheck till Netflix call me. Cause right now I'm about to shoot a Tubi special in a 2-piece Temu suit. I got this motherfucker right here on Temu. $3.97, that shit look good as fuck, don't it? I'm working turtles back, turtlenecks back, turtleneck. But you know, comedy started to take me a lot of places. Like I'm in that position when I go on dates, I gotta remind the girl of my potential. Like, look, I know I'm broke now, but I was in New York last week. Netflix could call me any day now. Let me get some pussy on layaway. I'm gonna look out for you when I get that Netflix special. I'm good for it, I'm good for it. But you know, comedy's starting to take me a lot of random places I would have never went without comedy. Like, y'all remember that movie Dirty Dancing? Yeah, I did a show in the town that was filmed in. Yeah, that shit was crazy. I did a show there for real. And it reminded me when I was 8 years old. Me and my homeboy, we found the movie and we thought it was a porn because of the name, Dirty Dancing. And we watched that entire movie and didn't see one titty. We was mad as fuck. All I know is you don't put baby in the corner, goddamn. You know, but like I said, it's taken me a lot of places. I remember when the first time I did a show in Atlanta crazy. You know, now Atlanta is a territory where a lot of gay people interact with a lot of redneck people. And I seen a gay dude and a redneck about to fight. And I said, this is gonna be very entertaining. And I was not wrong. That gay dude whooped that redneck ass with an Android phone charger. Like, he had done that shit before. Like, he knew gay Kwando was some shit. Like, you know the part that plugged into the wall? He was hitting him like a snake, like. I was like, you could tell his favorite superhero was Wonder Woman growing up. Then, whoosh, beat the shit out of him with that Android phone charger. He beat the Mountain Dew out that redneck. Shit was wild. But I remember the first time I flew to New York to do comedy. Now look, I ain't never flown before, so I ain't know how to act in the airport. Now I wasn't scared, I just had the big head. I thought I was the shit. Now I had a Sharpie, I'm ready to sign autographs. They looking at me like, who the fuck are you? So I was like, never mind. So I get in line for TSA, I've never been there before, and I'm high as usual, and I realized I had a lighter in my pocket. So I panicked. I said, I've seen this enough on TV. I'm racially ambiguous enough to know they gonna think I'm a terrorist and try to look in my booty hole. And I got worried because I seen a dude, the security, he already had the purple gloves on. I said, he done looked at some booty holes today and he ain't changed his gloves on. I'm gonna catch salmonella. So I flagged the dude down before I get there. I say, look man, honest mistake. I'm comedian James R. Hustler. He's like, who? I'm like, fuck you. But I was like, I forgot I had this lighter. He's like, it's okay. You're allowed to take a lighter on the plane. I was skeptical. I said, you bullshit. He said, no, it's fine. You can take a lighter on the plane. I said, okay. So I get to security. They see the lighter. No problem. My booty hole is safe. But then they took my body wash out of the bag. They threw it in the trash. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I said, look, I can't wash my ass when I get to my destination, but I could set this plane on fire if I chose to right now. And then they looked at my booty hole because I'm just setting a plane on fire. So when I finally get on the plane, like I said, I've never flown before. I don't know shit about seating arrangements. I want to be comfortable. I go to the very back of the plane. My thought process is if we crash, I'll be the last person to hit the ground. I might land on somebody's and make it somehow. But the flight attendant stops me. She's like, no, Mr. Hustle, you're in first class. So now I really think I'm the shit. I'm walking back past coach like, ha ha, you peasants. I bet y'all want an autograph now, don't you? They're like, who the fuck are you? I'm like, man, fuck y'all. I get to my first class seat, the flight attendant lady comes up. She's like, excuse me, sir, would you like a cocktail? I said, what that is? I said, y'all got that shrimp with the sauce? Yeah, let me get that. I got the munchies. She got mad, she said, no, sir, it's an alcoholic beverage. I'm like, you didn't have to be bougie about it. You could have just said you had liquor. Well, how much do it cost? She said, complimentary. I said, what do that mean? She said, free. I was skeptical. I said, you bullshitting. I said, well, let me get a Hennessy, please. Yes. She said, I'm sorry, sir, we don't serve Hennessy. I said, what type of establishment are you running here? This ain't first class, this is worst class. Y'all getting a 1 star on Yelp today. Motherfucker walked all through my camera shot. Damn. I hope them wings is delicious. I'm filming this for Tubi, I forgot I told y'all. You know, but like I said, comedy's starting to take me a lot of places, you know, it's dope. But back when I used to be a drug dealer, that was a whole nother life. That was crazy as hell. Like I remember one time my car broke down. I seen my most faithful crackhead, Junebug, y'all know him. Somebody sugar low. Somebody need to check that. I know that beat now. Nah, for real, I became a diabetic a week and a half ago, right? They told me I could beat it, so I lost 12 pounds this week. Somebody get her some cake or something, goddamn. I know that beep. I got one on my arm right here. I'm over the beep, beep, beep. I gotta eat something, goddamn, on my sugar low. It's alright, we can beat it though. We can beat it. But where was I, goddamn it? Oh yeah, back when I was a drug dealer. So anyway, my car broke down one day and I seen my most faithful crackhead, Junebug. Y'all know him, my ghostwriter. He said, look, I'll give you a ride for $5. Cause this is way before Uber and Lyft and shit. So I was like, all right, that's a hell of a deal, Junebug, but there's no car anywhere in the vicinity, bro. This man said, hop on, bro, I got you. I made it there in record time. It's like I was running an ostrich through traffic. And got there early as hell. I remember another time a crackhead brought me a Crown Royal bag full of gold coins. You know, those little gold dollars? It was like 30 of them. I'm like, bro, what I look like? Super Mario? What the fuck I'm gonna do with all these gold coins? This grown ass man looked me directly in the eye and said, pretend to be a pirate. I said, shit, that do sound fun. So I went around the entire day spending gold coins like, arrgh, shiver me timbers, man. The name is Captain James R. Hustle. 2 of ye finest double cheeseburgers. I went home that night to my girl. I had to holler at my boy that sell illegal pets. I had got a parrot. I went home, I kicked the door, and I'm still in kicked. I said, walk the plank, scallywag. Time to plunder ye booty. I threw a couple of gold coins at her. She did not appreciate that shit. You know, I know another time I lost my drug dealer's money. I lost $10,000. Yeah, he said, you got a month to make it back or I'm gonna kill you. I'm like, we can't let that happen. He said, no, you can't let that happen. So long story short, I had to start stripping for a little bit. But I wasn't making the money back fast enough. But luckily for me, I ran into these older ladies at a retirement party. Yeah, and they offered to pay me to have sex with them. Now look, I didn't want to do it, but I did want to die. And luckily for me, I grew up without cable. I watched a lot of Golden Girls. So I said, look, thank y'all for being a friend. Y'all got that in. I said, look, turn y'all life alerts off. I got weed on me. Well, they gave 50 Shades of Grey a whole new meaning. Yeah, they even let me sell their pain pills and keep the money. Yeah, for real. And fellas, you think these young girls is freaks wanting to choke on their sex? Miss Edna wanted me to break her hip. She said, this thing's titanium. It's been replaced twice. But right before we was about to do it, I said, hold on, Miss Edna. Let me go get a condom. She said, we too old to have kids. I'm like, ma'am, I understand that. But I'm not trying to catch osteoporosis. I'm pretty athletic. I don't need weak bones. It reminded me, I did get her fucking a couple weeks ago. I threw my whole ACL out. If I would have been an NFL player, I would have missed the whole season just from fucking. So now before sex, I got to stretch like I'm the YMCA about to play pickup basketball. But I still gotta talk shit. I be in there like, hold on, girl. Let me get this hamstring warmed up. Say your way ass up tonight, bitch. Look at this whole dick. I just pulled my shit for real. Y'all heard that pop? I know somebody got some icy hot. Somebody give her a piece of cake, goddamn. I'm sure they're low. Goddamn. That shit hurt for real. John, you got insurance, goddamn? Hey, Ron. Goddamn. I gotta start stretching before I do that joke. But being a single father, that's a whole nother story. That shit crazy. Like I said, my daughter, let me see if I got something I can use. Usually I got a stool or some shit. Not today. Well, anyway, my daughter, she mixed. So, she got a lot of hair. This shit like this. So I had to learn how to do hair pretty quick because I couldn't let my baby go to school looking crazy. And I got good at it. I buy pink lotion and all that shit. For real, I do it. I got good. I'm still tired from that other joke. I pulled the shit on my hamstring. But anyway, I got good at doing her hair. Like in the morning when she get on the bus, she looked like Tina, or she looked like Pocahontas. She get off the bus looking like Tina Turner. Like, what the fuck was y'all doing in school? Rolling on the river? Like, I ain't signed no permission slips for this shit. I'm like, we talking about this at the next PTA meeting. And as y'all can see, I got tattoos on my head. So when I go to PTA meetings, they shut the fuck up. I'm like, why are we the only PTA meeting with a security guard at the front row? I'm like, I have common courtesy. Me and my daughter are not gonna rob y'all. We'll do it after the meeting. Get his pockets, baby, get it. But for real, I be mad though. I'm like, why are we the only one with a security guard? Like, I bring cupcakes and snacks like all these other parents. It's because I'm black, ain't it? Y'all better get canceled for this shit. Like, I even got a little Timmy that gluten-free shit. Fuck him in his little fake ass allergy. You know, but I remember one of my proudest days of a father. It was the day my daughter joined Girl Scouts. Yeah, it was a cool moment. But then I quickly found out the Girl Scouts be pimping the shit out of these little kids. They had my daughter out at Walmart like it was a part-time job selling cookies. But my daughter, she did good. She sold 500 boxes of cookies for $5 each. It's $2,500. They gave her a keychain for that shit. A keychain. $2,500, they gave her a keychain. So I said, baby, look. Why I made $5 off a box of cookies? When you can bust that box down like a kilo of cocaine and sell them cookies individually. And she turned into Cookie Montana out, this motherfucker. At first I ignored all the signs. Like I went to have lunch with her at school one day. And she had the hall monitors paid off. She was like, you good, go ahead, go ahead. I didn't notice it at first. But then I walked around the corner and she had a whole line of snack heads lined up by the water fountain. Snack heads, y'all like that, baby. They trying to trade pencil erasers and toys and shit. And one in the back, come on, baby, you know I'm good for it. Let me get two of them some more. I do your homework for you, baby. One of them tried to trade my daughter a pudding cup. She looked in the bag, and the shit was vanilla. She slapped the shit out of that little boy. She said, don't you ever disrespect me like this shit. It better be chocolate next time, motherfucker. That shit crazy though, but you know, so she done busted the boxes open. That's $50 a box. So now she done sold 500 boxes of cookies for $50. That's $25,000. I just bought a brand new Chrysler 200. And she got a brand new Chrysler keychain. But before I do get up out of here, I forgot to tell y'all, don't put none of this on social media tonight, please. Because I called out of one of my jobs to be here. But I'm gonna teach y'all my technique to get you a day and a half off work and make you look like a strong, dedicated worker. It's called the lower and slower technique. But you gotta be dedicated. It'll take a whole week though. Let's say you need Friday off work. All you do Monday, you go to work like normal, you get up, you get dressed, you go to work. You go in, you make eye contact with your manager and go. And go on about your business for the rest of the day. That's it. Make sure he see it and hear it. That's it, Monday, your job done. Now Tuesday, Tuesday is a very important day.
That's right.
Now Tuesday you're gonna wake up, and before you go to work, you're gonna stop by the store and buy a ginger ale. Because regular people don't drink ginger ale for no reason. This is subliminal messaging.
I drink it.
So you go to work, now you hit them with the and make sure they see you drink the ginger ale after the No, not yet. Not yet. Because they don't want you to leave, they need you there to do the work. So they're not gonna send you home yet. Go on about your business Tuesday. Now Wednesday, you're gonna come to work a little bit lower and a little bit slower. Wednesday, you're gonna like this now. Now Wednesday is important because you gotta do two things on the Wednesday. First, you gotta hit them with the fast bathroom walk. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. They don't know why you had to get there so fast. They just know you had to get your ass to that bathroom. Now also Wednesday, when you come back out that bathroom, your cough now has developed into an alternator problem from an 87 Cutlass. You in there like this now Wednesday. Somebody in the back talking about, give us some gas. But that's me, motherfucker. Now Thursday, that's the moment of truth. Thursday, you almost there, you almost home free. Remember, you need Friday off. So Thursday is the day. All week you've been subliminal with messaging in this motherfucker. So now Thursday, you come in all the way low and slower. Thursday, you walking like this. Now they're gonna ask you one time, you okay? You gotta say, yeah. You all right? Yeah, I'm good. It's a little hot in here, ain't it? Y'all ain't hot? Then they gonna ask you a second time, you all right? No. But y'all need my help. I'ma stay. It's like, we can tell you don't feel good. No, I'm good. I need the hours. Just prop me up against the fryer. I'll be alright. I got my slippers and shoes on. Safety first. They're like, hustle. We can tell you don't feel good, bro. Like, nah, I'm alright. They're like, go ahead and take the rest of the day and tomorrow off. I said, you for real? And usually I jump up real fast, but I pulled my hamstring on the other joke earlier, so I'm gonna get up slow. And plus I bought brand new Air Force Ones for this show. God damn. Ooh, goddamn, she still ain't fixed that sugar, goddamn. Get her an insulin shot. She need an insulin shot. She gonna fall out in a minute, goddamn. I've had my shit in the green all week. I ain't eat a potato, a rice, a fry all week. I feel like I could eat a baby zebra right now, like this shit. But I appreciate J-Rob for coming up here. I mean, J-Rob been looking out for me for the longest. He had me come to his house and tell jokes on his back porch to 6 people. And fed me jerk chicken, so that shit was dope. Yeah. That's my dog, for real. Y'all keep supporting J-Rob. Y'all keep coming to all these events. Jack, that's my dog. He drove me up here. Me and him on a salt and pepper comedy. He salt, I'm pepper. But I'm gonna send a lot of talented comedians up this way to make y'all laugh. Y'all make sure y'all come out and support the food truck with all the dope ass wings. Y'all buy cigars, y'all get alcohol, make sure y'all tip them well. Cause you know, us people to get tips, we talk shit about y'all if y'all don't get goddamn. I be wanting to go flatten people's tires, they don't tip me goddamn. I remember one time this family, I was really nice. I gave their kid a balloon and everything, they ain't tipped me. I was about to pop the shit out that balloon and everything. Like, fuck y'all parents. It's fucked up. I gave them perfect service. Nah, but you guys have been a great crowd. Y'all all go to my website, jamesrhustlecomedy.com. That'll take you to all my social media links. And right now in comedy, it don't matter how funny you is, it matters how many followers on social media you got. So I can be funny as hell all day. If I don't got followers, I ain't gonna get booked. So please go follow me, go follow Jack, go follow Megan. You don't have to pay nothing, just give us likes and shares and shit like that. You guys have a great night, y'all get home safe, and keep coming back to support.
Hey, y'all give it up again, once again, for James R. Hustle. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Give it up for James R. Hustle. Put on a good show for y'all. Put on a damn good show for y'all. Hey, we definitely like to thank you guys for coming out.